Alright, this might be my first ranked match with Zangief if I remember correctly. Because I think every other ranked match I did with Lily and... No, I think all my other matches have been in not ranked matches. Just player matches with other characters. Like I tried with CJ, Guile, and I believe, and mostly Dogfilm. Man, I play World Tour so much, I forgot how much damage certain moves actually do, and how little damage some moves also actually do. Never underestimate how much range light SPD has. Dang it! Okay, I am just panicking at this point. His forward medium kick not as useful as it was back in Street Fighter 5. Still wish he had green hands. Oh, I got the diamond finally. It's almost like they let me get that jump in leading into SPD for free almost. Hey, it smells like good food somewhere. Ha! Ah! Seriously, there must be a barbecue going on in the neighborhood somewhere. You fool, you didn't see that coming? think we don't have reads. Thank goodness his half circle back kick. His Siberian Express has his armor.
Round 2. Fight.
You think I don't see that coming? I think we don't have reads.
This is your last ride.
We see those, man. We read those.
Zongia wins.
Yeah, we read those, man. I'm just fortunate the first opponent I got today with Zangief wasn't a dang zoner. Well, I probably really would have struggled far worse than I already did. Cause Zangief, that's always the issue with Zangief, why he struggles so much. Just overall, his speed, lack of ranged options.
Here comes a new challenger.
Hey, another Zangief. That's part of what made his green hand so useful in Street Fighter 4. I don't know about the other games, like the Alpha series, or I think it was like just Alpha 3. Marvel vs. Capcom vs. SNK. I don't know in those games if his green hand was ever considered like useful. In Street Fighter 4 it was very helpful. Same thing as Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Cross Tekken, you spin a minute, you get a ground bounce. They read that. Hey, I was watching that. Man, what a comeback from the last round, eh? I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the comeback though. Man, it's a frame one grab. Dang it! It's a frame one grab, and just the fact that this grab is unblockable. Nah, I don't have the confidence to keep going with Zangief in ranked. Not yet. Now what is it? It's unblockable, it's frame 1, and it has a pretty decent range too. Unlike Lily and Manon's grabs that can be jumped out of. Like, that's the main issue with Manon and Lily. Even after the super flash, you can still jump out of their throws. But in return, you can at least combo into their supers regularly from any cancelable normal. Ooh, Aki. Aki? Aki? I wonder if some people call it Aki just to be funny. But yeah, it's Aki. Despite her being a student of Fong, she doesn't annoy me character-wise like Fong does. How can you see with your hair like that, woman?
Round one. Fight. This is my chance.
Yeah, in addition to karate, I also got kung fu. I mean, not kung fu. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think we use the kung fu in this moveset. I meant to say judo. Well, I'm done. What the heck? I wanted his Shinksu Hadouken. Why didn't he give me that? Oh, that's some bull, man.
Then here and there. My magnum opus.
Aki wins. Round one. Fight. Not good enough.
What the heck?
No. My turn. Pay attention. No. Round two. Fight.
Yeah, that's how you properly do it.
Round one.
Who was the very first assassin? I was about to say that ninja guy that you fight in Street Fighter 1, but I remember, no, it's actually Gin. Gin's the very first assassin in the Street Fighter series. Then Vega in Street Fighter 2. That was weird.
Is my poison kicking in?
Round two. Fight.
Wait, not a meteorite get even when I'm the one being hit these combos. Dang it! I rely on drive impact too much.
There, then here, and there. My magnum opus!
Aki wins.
I should have been more patient waiting for an opening. I'd reuse a jack of all so he could play keep away and rush down. Definitely if you want to stick to pure rush down, but still with the shuttle style, that's what Ken's for. Man, I want Shaw back. Out of all the shuttles, he may be the least powerful, but he's definitely my favorite. Actually, I wonder in terms, yeah, I'm pretty sure in terms of overall physical strength, he's stronger than Sakura. Just not as skilled technically. Well, as far as technique wise,
Here comes a new challenger.
because she could still pull off a Hadoken and a Shinku Hadoken. His Hado burst it's basically just Hadoken, but it only hits once, but it still packs quite a punch. That's how you know that compared to the other Shotos, Sean's overall technique is not as good. The fact that he needs meter just for a Hadoken, a single hitting one. Okay, I know he's a zoner, but man, that is annoying.
JP wins.
And screw that. Man. And it comes as no surprise to me when they did that patch where they nerfed the heck out of him. But it seems like even with that patch, all those nerfs, he's still just as irritated. But what amazes me is how you have these characters across different fighting games, like here in Street Fighter, among others, where you have someone who's a zoner, so naturally they have multiple projectiles. Like JP, what was it? That little psycho ghost, that's what I want to call it. That psycho ghost he sends out to slash at the opponents. He has that psycho grab that he can do as well, an unblockable projectile essentially. Ranged command grabs, you don't see them too often. And there's that psycho pillar he sends along the floor. And then you have someone like Zangief in this game, Waldstein, and Under Night. Also Hugo here in Street Fighter. Characters who are grapplers, and so they have more than one throw. Especially the number of throws Hugo has. Let's see, what is Hugo? Hugo, he has 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. So wait, meat squasher, moonsault press, shoot down backbreaker, ultra throw. Yeah, 4 throws. Zangief ranging between 3 and 4 himself sometimes.
This will be a good
But then you have those who are the opposite of that. T-Hawk and now Lily are grapplers, but they only have one command grab. Then you have, let's see, they have only one command grab. This guy's not taking this game serious. I am quitting after this first match because this is no fun at all. Oh, but there are so many people that you see who they'll play obnoxiously, purposely be annoying, and when you decide you want to leave, they'll get mad, or I don't know, there's somewhere even when they win, they will still get all mad, either insult you or curse you out. It's weird. It's like, why are you bothering playing this game either online or you go to certain events if you're gonna just act like a prick for no reason? Now, I can't make all these assumptions off of this guy because I don't know what his deal is. But that was still very annoying. Hey, I wonder if this is the same Zangief player from earlier. I don't really pay attention to people's online names very much. Oh well. Now what was I talking about earlier? Oh yeah. Grapplers with multiple throws like Zangief, Hugo in this game. Waldstein in Under Night. Who else is a grappler with multiple command throws?
Let us begin. Round one. Fight.
Well, anyways, so characters like that, zoners with multiple projectiles, like, my goodness, man. Anyways, because who else is in the Street Fighter series in general? I know there's JP in this game, Sagat, wait, who in KOF is a zoner with multiple projectiles? I cannot think immediately. But anyways, you have characters like those, but then you have those who have the bare minimum and are still considered a zoner. Dang it! Anyways, you got Guile with his one projectile, the Sonic Boom. There's a Guile with his Sonic Boom. Then, oh man, that wasn't enough to finish. Dang it. Oh well. Okay, this may be my last match. Who else is a zoner with only one projectile? I don't know. But it's amazing how you can give someone the absolute bare minimum and yet they're still considered that archetype. Like T-Hawk and Lily. still from King of Fighters tends to go back, has gone back and forth. Let's see. How many? I don't know how many throws Clark still had in the like in the earlier KOF games from KOF 94 to 96 or 97. I don't know how many throws he had in that. But I know he had, in addition to his Super Argentine backbreaker, he had like 2 other throws. So a total of 3 that's from KOF 98. Yeah, for some reason they gave him only one command grab in King of Fighters 13. And that carried over into King of Fighters. Let's see, that carried over to King of Fighters 14. He only had 1 other command grab. Oh no, yeah, he still only just had 1, his super backbreaker. They finally gave him back his, what was that delayed throw he had? Oh yeah, the Frankensteiner. Oh, switch the can. Man, almost everyone's classic costumes in this game look far better the way they're rendered in this game compared to Street Fighter 5. Or some of them, their costumes looked weird. I want to see some real quick. So, punish counter. This is with punish counter. So, critical art with punish counter. No. Now, let's see punish counter on a critical art, but without the drive impact. Not yet. It won't leave me alone. Man, even after drive impact, you combo into it, it does significantly less damage. Like almost a whole 400 points less of damage. That's a weird way to combo into level 3 from... Oh, so that does more damage. A low drop kick on counter into a wall splat. Now I know there's his EX lariat into throw. You can do that. You can on the very first hit, so you gotta be quick. Man, I hate how... I know he's not meant to be a super serious character, but they almost made him almost ape-like facially. Man, now I see why Dead Ace hates fighting Blanca. That's for you. Man, I'm almost sounding salty like... No, there's no way. I am not even close to sounding salty at all like low tier god. That is a level of salt, man. And I'm convinced at this point that he's just like a pro wrestling heel. It's all just an act. Cause like I tell people, that level of anger and unnecessary stress, it can't be true. It's gotta be an act. Look at this dude coming here almost looking like Dante. Like if Dante was blonde. Or if Maximilian was a fighting game character. I know that's one of the jokes that people have spread. Actually, I don't think it's just a joke. Didn't Maximilian himself say that? That he often picks characters that look the most like him?
Gotta do round one. Fight.
Try and stop it! Try and stop it! Heat it up!
Oh right, you can die from chip damage from burnout. I totally forgot about that. I'm gonna have to go back to both practice mode and just play matches. This is not working out. It was good in the beginning, but started going downhill real quick. Oh well, what can you do? Besides practice. I mean, that guy wasn't irritating the heck out of me quite like that Blanca player. Or what's he, Blanca, Chun-Li, the JP player, yeah. It's players like those where I'm thinking, no, one match is just enough. One round of tournament is enough, and I do not want to come back again for another round. Whew. I'm trying to think, what other ways are there to combo into? So, when I come critical part, punish counter, go for drive impact, that's for 4670. Raw punish counter. Almost everybody's critical art, it's easy to notice the difference in animation between critical and regular level 3 super art. The only one I keep forgetting is just Giles. I don't think there's any change in his overall movement. I think it's just a dip, you just see it from a different camera angle. At least for the final kick. I don't think this is gonna do nearly as much damage.
No mercy, no remorse. Warrior. My wrestling is unstoppable. My loyal fans. You witness my full might. No mercy, no remorse. Warrior. My wrestling is unstoppable. Take it back. My loyal fans. You witness my full might. No mercy, no remorse. Warrior. My wrestling is unstoppable. Goodbye. Goodbye. No escape. Goodbye. That wake you up. Back up there.
I need to think. How do I want to do this? That makes that. Almost a bit lenient on how much time you have to cancel into level 3. On the EX area.
My wrestling is unstoppable. Take it back up. Take it back up. Take it back up. Take it back up. Get it back up.
Man. Any type of drive impact combos with Zangief is not easy.
I am coming for you, Ria! Get ready! Goodbye! That wake you up! Get ready! Jackhammer! Get ready! I am coming for you, Ria!
Yeah, I don't think, yeah, there's no combos he has that comes close to, what was it? 5970. What combo did I do that led into that much damage?
Goodbye! My loyal fans! You witness my full might! No mercy, no remorse! Warrior! My wrestling is unstoppable!
I don't know why. There we go.
Witness my full might! No mercy, no remorse! Warrior! My wrestling is unstoppable!
The amount of damage that does, and especially to someone like Dolso. To say that to call that insane is an understatement. So if you're less at even 29% health, less than 30, no, not less than 30, less than 50% health. So you could be like 49% health. Someone lands a move like that, yeah, you're done for. That's probably why they have to make Zangief so slow. And I'm pretty sure that's also part of why they refuse to give him his green hand. Because now if he wants to get in quickly after landing a spinning pile driver, or even his other throws, his running, what was it? Siberian Express. I keep calling it running bear grab. That double suplex or Borscht Dynamite, yeah, you gotta spend meter in order to close the gap. Whereas with like Street Fighter 5, you were almost like immediately you were still back within grab distance of your opponent. Well, at least we don't have to keep listening to Mega Man music every single time. I don't know why I found that so irritating. And the main music they kept playing was one from one of the earlier Mega Man games. The other one was from Battle Network, and I actually enjoyed Battle Network, even if I never actually finished the game. But anyways, let's see. Street Fighter 5, mainly after landing SPD, you were with like just one small dash away, maybe even a micro dash, and you were right there, right next to your opponent, ready to throw them again. Street Fighter 4, after that throw, Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Is my mic working? After those two games, oh no, in those two games, you had the option of just going for green hand. Hey, Street Fighter Cross Tekken, you can, if you have someone like Guile or any other zoner on your team, after you land spinning power driver, tag them in, let them get their zoning started. So in other words, you never had to spend meter. This game, you're almost forced to. You either go through the trouble working your way in again, or use your drive impact. Oh man, this dude's using motor control. This guy moving so fast. Oh, well, it feels like my character's moving faster than usual too. Man, imagine if you could mix and match some of the masters. Not like you get their default fighting stance, but you can switch out some of the target combos or unique attacks. Like imagine Zenki's base style with all his unique throws, but with Dhalsim's actually, he doesn't have any unique attacks that has been stretching his limbs. All his unique attacks are non-stretching attacks. That was one change they made across Tekken that I thought was nice. The normals you would get in previous games by holding back while doing an attack, those became his default. His short range normals became his default. Long range had to press forward. They just, what was it? Zoom medium punch, zoom high punch, I think it was. Stuff like that. Part of me wishes that, like on the one hand, part of me wishes that was the default for Dhalsim going forward. Short range normals being the default, the long range being the unique attacks. But I wonder if doing so would add any significant changes besides just inputs for his moveset. 'Cause technically, there was, even if you did that for Street Fighter 5, no, Street Fighter 6 here, or any other game outside of Cross Tekken, that would, his normals would still be the same. Frame data and all that would all be the same. So it really would come down to mainly the players, how comfortable they are with having to press forward to get the long range normals, as opposed to those being the default. Too bad Dawson's level 2 is not that good. In my opinion, it isn't. Like, yeah, I know part of it is that it's supposed to work like Guile's sonic booms. In other words, you throw it out, and while it's traveling towards the opponent, you get the freedom of move it around, do whatever. But that's like the only comparison to Guile's level, the Guile's sonic boom. Like, yeah, it does way more damage by comparison, but that's just it. That's like the only thing it has over Guile's sonic boom. There's still the fact that Guile's sonic boom does, it may not do a lot of damage, especially the light one that he recovers the quickest after, but still, just the fact that he recovers so fast and can move in so easily afterwards. So it's like either you spend 2 bars for a move that's not even guaranteed to hit, and moves at an angle, doesn't even travel straight forward, travels at an arc where the opponent can get at the right angle to avoid it and still counter you, or go with a projectile like Guile's that's a lot weaker, but it has the same benefits as Dawson's level 2, but without wasting meter. And like I said, the only downside to it is just that his sonic booms on their own don't do a lot of damage, much less the light version. Even if you add that, what was it, Sonic Blade to it? But that's a fair trade-off. I do not want to stand here so long just waiting for someone else in the battle help to come and fight me. I generally prefer to avoid those ones that are in the red, super heavy, like super clouded. Because mainly when I do Battle Hub, it's for the avatar battles. So if I go to one that is particularly very crowded, there's no telling how long it's going to take for me to get a match. But what time is it? 6:54, almost 7. You know, I'll end the video right here. End it right here and pick it up at another time. I think from now on, whenever I do Street Fighter 6 Online videos, well, I'll try to alternate however frequently between regular ranked and player matches, and whenever I go into Battle Hub. I don't know how I'm gonna get that to work. I'm gonna try to figure something out. Like for recording videos, I'm still gonna mainly stick to ranked and player matches over on Fighting Ground. Avatar battles and doing those well, what is it? Those console matches, those arcade matches like these. I'll do those. That'll be more for my live streams. Because whenever I do ranked or player matches, I get people quickly, like almost instantly. But every time I go into Battle Hub, the whole floor can be full of people already fighting each other. I go there, start waiting, go into solo training, and I'm waiting for a long time before I get another avatar battle. And same thing for when I do. Same thing when I do. So basically, the arcade matches, and the regular avatar matches. Even if it's a crowded server, it could take me almost forever to get another one. Fighting grounds, I get matches left to right so quickly, which is weird because Street Fighter. There'd be so many times in Street Fighter 5 where I'd be waiting for so long, and this was not too long after Street Fighter 5 had came out. Like around the time Alex was released, and even right around when Street Fighter 6 was announced, or no, I've been playing the games before Street Fighter 6 was announced. And even around that time, it would still take a while for me to get a match. But Street Fighter 6, we're only just now getting to the end of Season 1. We're just waiting on Akuma. And I get matches so frequently. But the weird thing is that there's other games I played to where it was not too far after the game had come out. Like when I got Dragon Ball Fighters, this was just after Broly and Bardock they had been released as DLC. And even around that time, it would still take longer than I would like. And even now, it still takes a long while, 10 minutes or more. This game, it could become so frequent, I almost get annoyed from just how frequently. So I'm thinking, like, for games where neither the tournament scene or the online community, it ain't exactly dead, but it takes so long. But Street Fighter but Street Fighter 6, it takes me a while. Oh no, it doesn't take me a while. It's the opposite. At least when I do Fighting Ground. But the moment I go into Battle Hub and try to do avatar battles or set up a match at the arcade machines, it's almost the same thing, even on the crowded servers. I'm like, how does that work? It's the same game, Street Fighter 6. I go to Battle Hub, and sometimes I'm just sitting there waiting longer than I should. Or at least longer than I think I should. But then I go into Fighting Ground, I'm getting matches far more frequently. Sometimes too frequently. But I know the whole thing about like avatars and avatar battles aren't for everyone, since there's no actual balancing, giving characters equal health or anything. So I know, so I'm pretty sure that it just indicates to me at least. I don't know about so many other people, but it just indicates that a vast majority of those playing online prefer to play online the more traditional way. In other words, by going on to ranked and player match, as opposed to using the arcade machines and the Battle Hub, or even going to Battle Hub for the avatar battles. Because that was part of what drew me into the Street Fighter 6. Other than just being Street Fighter, I still wanted it because of Street Fighter, and it has some of my favorite characters to play, like Zangief and Dhalsim. But at the same time, I was really excited about getting into World Tour mode, creating my own character and whatnot. I'm like, I get to create my own character, freely roam around from one venue to another, fight people. And not only that, but also the fact that my character that I created is the main character for the game's main story mode. Like, that was an immediate done deal for me. Like, play Xenoverse 2. Only between Xenoverse 2 and this game, I don't know which AI is more annoying. But I like those games that do that, where you create your character, even get to select a voice for them, and they become the main character. So that was definitely the biggest, like the absolute biggest reason for me to get Street Fighter 6 was because of World Tour mode. But anyways, at this point I'm just rambling. But unless something happens, I'm gonna still keep using Fighting Ground. So if we're going to Fighting Ground and doing ranked and player matches, it'll be mostly just recording videos. Avatar battles and arcade machines, using those, I think I'll save those mainly for when I'm live streaming. Unless I can find me an opponent in the battle hub for the Avatar battles who I'm able to go back and forth with like frequently. But we'll see. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Please give it a like if you're willing to, and have a good evening. Goodbye.